Something is wrong. Okay, we gotta get to the hospital. He's just looking like, okay, is the baby here? The longer it takes, the more he panics. Nalina, you know, is a little rascal. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You're watching Justamomthatsims. I'm KT, and I'm here today for another Unfaithful adventure. So if you like to have fun and you like a good story, please consider liking, subscribing, following, commenting. Just do all the things. We are starting off with Nia, and we're going to quickly zoom over to the front of the house. I do believe that her dad should be here. I see Dante here. It says we're in a friend's hangout, but we really should not be. I'm not sure why we would be. Let me stop her from painting real quick. The goals for this episode are to hang around until Nia has the baby. We're going to first do her fans meet and greet because she's had a lot of fans following her, so she's just going to do a meet and greet, and then we're going to switch to Jaimie and Blake's household to check in with them. Nia's wedding is going to be next episode. She's been doing planning. She's got her dress. We've got to get everything together. We're going to have it at a wedding chapel that it's a Max's bill that I think they put it in your library when you get the My Wedding Story pack, because there is a venue in Tartosa, but this is another venue, and we have put it in Newcrest. Our wedding will be at a chapel in Newcrest. I'll just call Dante over. Cooper is supposed to be over. Resume this painting. We were planning to just see Dante later. Oh, here's Cooper. Let me catch him. Maybe Dante was just in the neighborhood. I don't know. He's been coming around, checking on her, fixing things at the house, and if she's in the back painting, sometimes he might not know she's home. JC started a food fight in the cafeteria. Like, he should help clean up because we're just not going to do that. JC is having a problem day at school. Now, he realizes his timeline is due. He better tell the truth and do his work. This is the second time it happened. That happened last episode, too. And we're going to have a talk with him. So, Cooper, now it's Nalina. Nalina is texting her mom, like, hey, all the people are talking about a birthday party. I didn't get an invite. Just ask, okay? The party's not even for her friends. So, it's like a misunderstanding. Cooper is grieving a death too. Nia is telling her dad, like, hey, are you still going to be able to upgrade the treehouse, the last upgrade? And she's like, I got you a gift. And Cooper's like, really? Now, this is not very nice, but it's not going to stop Nia from doing it. It's the upgrade part that he needed to get. He hadn't had time to go to the store to get it, to do the upgrade for the children. Who is in our treehouse? Oh, Dante. Because, baby, I'm sitting here like, what is happening? So Cooper's going to go and upgrade that treehouse. They're all sad about Carmen's death. Let's sell this painting to the art gallery. It's a masterpiece. Doesn't look like much to me. Yeah, JC can have his classmate over, and actually he's pretty tired. His mom has the event tonight at 5. I'm just really trying to get the household together. Dante is highly depressed. Oh, here, Nalina, you can do a funny introduction to Josie. I'm just gonna put Nia's notepad back in here. We need to get some pictures and things up on the wall too. This is a cherished memory portrait. Oh, that is so cute. Yeah, I'm going to put this picture here. I'm going to put this picture on the wall here. Before we go any further, I want to show you the baby's nursery because Dante has been back and forth helping with it. And I'm just kind of curious about this photo. I was hoping that you could fit like your actual baby's photo in here. No, you can't. I just picked the photo, but this is the new storybook nursery kit. I did get it the day it came out. I just want to really show you all what it looks like. I did my best to put everything in the room because initially the twins were going to divide up the room. Yeah, go to the bathroom. Okay, so we've got this shelf here, and this picture comes in a number of swatches with the little baby picture already in it. We don't know if we're having a boy or a girl. It's going to be a surprise, and also Nia's scared it might be twins. I'm going to pause. This is our changing table. We went with gender neutral colors for that reason. I went with the yellow and blue swatches. These curtains came with the pack, and I feel like it's going with our tamarind background. This wallpaper is from the Love Struck pack, but there's only one paper that comes with the nursery. I do want to show it to you because to me it did not fit the aesthetic. This is the wallpaper, and it's a pleasant view picture with the alien spaceship. I mean, it's really nice. To match this room, I would do maybe this green one or even this blue swatch. I just wanted to show you that it was there, and I'm going to just undo and get back to the wallpaper I have. We've got this beautiful rocking chair in the corner, and instead of putting a curtain here, I put the canopy over the baby bed, and I decided to go with the one with the leaves because it matches the aesthetic aesthetic of this room more. I used this llama lamp and I put that on this shelf, and this is a beautiful little plushie that you could add to the shelf here. You've got a couple of spots that can be shelves. You can even put something in this slot here, and I'll probably put some extra diapers. Even though it's some, I'll put something down there. But this is the baby's nursery. Let me pause one more time to show you. This is the play mat that came with it, and these blocks in different, some of them just have numbers or letters, but I like this one. There is a storybook bookshelf that I did not use. These clothes are a separate little hang on that comes with the pack, so you can have the rack with or without them. That is the storybook nursery pack. That is my review within gameplay. I love the pack, and that's that. It has dark swatches and light swatches. So our thing is getting ready to start. So let's go. We are here. I don't know if Blake is here as a fan, but we are going to just talk to her. Our good friend is here. I hate that our best friend passed, but the next best friend that we have is Leanne. She is wonderful. Jaimie has even come out to support her. I'm surprised by some of these people because it's not like we invited them. I'm going to just share ideas about art because the fans here are just wanting to get to know us. This is a lounge that's in Del Sol Valley. Again, I just got Get Famous, so I've not played any of these packs. This is pretty fancy. It's not like we rode up in a limo or anything. We are not that celebrity. Let's all just kind of come in. I just want to order some food for everyone that's here. Cooper is here to support. Of course, Dante is. Just want to give Dante a kiss. Our bestie Carmen that passed away is here. I'm going to have Nia come back out. She's just kind of kissing Dante. We learned about Blake's boundaries, and I don't know why Blake feels the need to tell us about her boundaries. She's just saying that she's jealous about everything. Nia doesn't want Jaimie. She is about to get married. She is pregnant and she's just not interested. Who else is here? Let's see. Let's small talk and ask about Day. Oh, this is a fan too. We could sign an autograph or two. Usually Nia doesn't have to sign autographs, but people want her to sign like copies of their art. That makes sense that they want her to sign copies of their art because while the artist is alive, and especially when they pass, then it's worth something. Nia is coming out here. She's gonna tell Jaimie a funny story. She's going to tell Dante a story. Everybody's sad because Carmen, and it doesn't help that her ghost has shown up here. Her wedding is going to be very small in 2 days. Nia also should be in her 3rd trimester. We need to thank fans for coming. This fan is very temperamental. I don't know if he's like undercover and jealous. We're going to thank our fans for coming. Carmen, like, girl, you're a whole ghost and you came out to support. We need to take some selfies with our fans. We can ask Rabbit if she would like to take a picture. Okay, she is getting the pictures in. Emotion bomb. Nia is finding it difficult to process her negative emotions in a healthy manner. Feelings of anger or sadness quickly become overwhelming, always result in an overdramatic emotional meltdown. No, it does not. We're not doing it. We removed that because Nia doesn't have problems controlling her emotions. Oh, we need to take another selfie with the fan. This is a fan too. This is Zachary. This is Carmen's husband. So I'm wondering if we can console him about the death because it is just very difficult. We need to get a bunch of people chatting. So let's just do the thoughts. Where's everybody else? Okay, we've got 3 Sims chatting at once. Some of them are ghosts. So Nia is really got to go to the restroom. We got a silver medal and that's all she could tolerate, honestly. Let's get them to say goodbye to each other. The event with the fans went as well as can be expected. Nia's gonna go home. See Dante later. We are home with Nia and she's gonna grab some food. Only enough, her baby bump comes and goes. What is his sister doing? I'm gonna actually make her get up and use the bathroom, take a bath. What are their skills looking like? Actually, social and motor looking pretty good. Creativity and mental. One thing she needs to do is play pretend in the treehouse. She's gonna play Space Explorer with her brother. We'll do a Space Explorer decorations. Let me see if she could get her dad over here if he's not asleep. Sometimes Cooper keeps late nights, but I just can't be sure. Nia could have this baby at any time now. Cooper is still working on this treehouse upgrade, honey. I just keep controlling him while he does it. JC is wet. Where is he? Oh my gosh, he keeps going up and down. I gotta reset him. Did Cooper finish? Nia is sleeping. Cooper did not finish that upgrade. He's just in a horrible mood. Here, you change clothes. And then talk to your grandpa. Oh, he could try to cheer him up. Oh gosh, he's left. JC is up, and what I need to do is like build some of his skills. What I think would be easiest is to go in here and practice speech. I wish he could clean the toilet, but he can't. They just put him at level 5. Nia and Dante will be married soon. I am gonna have to get her up though, because she's gotta go to the bathroom. We are back. We've got JC, the only one in the house, up, who should be going to school, but he has invited Dante over. Dante has come upstairs and came to cry in the bed. Nia did feel him get in the bed, so she's gonna get up. Nalina is late for school. Nia should be having this baby any day now. Dante is here. The kids have gone to school, and we're just really waiting for Nia to go into labor. They both have an air of excitement, even though they're sad about their friend. We had another maid that we were happy with, but it looks like we've got a different maid today because this is not our other maid. Oh, Dante is panicking, so I think Nia is in labor. She's just going to eat. She went to the hospital last time. I feel like she would probably go back to the hospital. Dante is Googling, what should I do? But he's got to play in the game like, boy, what's happening? So let me just have her come down here and go to the restroom. And then I think we will go on to the hospital so we can see what she's having. I'm kind of excited because Nia and Dante have been waiting for this day. Their wedding, they actually pushed the wedding back next month when they, look at him. He is running and panicking. Baby. No, Dante, don't get under covers. Okay, it's all right. Dante has been excited, but panicked. They pushed the wedding back by a month. So the baby will only be a month old when they have the wedding and maybe a little younger. What's going on, Nia? Can we go to the hospital? They are at the hospital. Dante is just so panicked. He's like, what are we doing? I have no ideas for names or anything. He's running in. Nia, what's happening? Dante is in the walls. Like, he is so panicked. He doesn't know what to do. He's like, what do we do here? I should renovate this hospital. I kind of wish there was like a thing for them to watch. Dante, yeah, they're panicked. I don't know. Is this going to be a boy, a girl? What is this going to be? Or please just be one though, because the twins were Nia's surprise pregnancy. Dante is not, I control him, but he's not trying to run off. Amy fainted and had to be carted off. We never saw him again when she gave birth. He's just looking like, okay, is the baby here? The longer it takes, the more he panics. Nia just gave birth to a baby girl. She needs a name. And we've got Dante and Nia. I'm gonna name her Demi Jordan. That's what we're gonna name her, Demi Jordan. And his name is Dante, so that keeps a name that starts with a D. And also, I watched Love is Blind UK, and one of my favorite characters, her name was Demi. I'm gonna go with a little Demi. All right, Nia's gonna go home, and we'll be right back. They are back, and Dante is gonna boil the kettle, but Nia is going to come upstairs and rock the baby. Let's cool at the baby, and then we need to breastfeed the baby. Nia understood the assignment, baby, because she bought her sweat clothes, her sweatpants. She bought her sweatpants to the hospital. She's just bonding, but she wants to breastfeed the baby. And as soon as we get Dante to come help out some, then we're gonna head on over. Nia can go ahead, cry out, and sleep. The kids are home. I do need to get Dante up here to change the baby, but he is telling Nalina, hey, your baby sister has been born. And she's like, girl, really? So she's just so excited. She's gonna come and get some leftovers, and then I think that she could use the restroom up here because she could meet her sister. Dante is going to come and talk to the baby and change the baby's clothes, I think. Let's still release the quacking. And even though it is pretty warm outside, they've got the air blasting, so we're gonna keep that baby in some clothing. Dante is just so happy to be a papa. He can't wait to marry Nia. He wants her to know that this is going to be different, that she is going to be a mother starting over, but he's going to be a in-home father, and he's going to be a husband, and that's the most important part to him. The kids are all important to him, but he wants to give her 100% of what she deserves because he knows she can do parenting, career. He knows that she can do all of those things, right? But he wants to show her that she's got help this time. He has been here and he plans to be here. We've got this little cutie pie baby girl. Elena is up here and she's just looking at her little sister, and she's like, oh girl, it's two of us. We're gonna get JC and we can double up and gang up on him. Nalina, you know, is a little rascal. The baby really likes Nalina already. It's so sweet. It is so sweet. She's just spending a little time. She should probably be doing some homework, but she could breeze through her homework. work. He's just gonna ask Nalina about school. Also, JC is here. He's gonna come and just talk to the baby. We're gonna just zip back over to Jaime and Blake because I kind of want to see what's going on with him. And he is tired. One thing that Dante wants to do is adopt the kids as care dependents. He wants to be able to really help them do things they need to do. Like, for example, JC needs to go to bed because he is literally sleeping where he stands. So he's going to tell him, like, come on, because when their mind gets up, he really wants them to be chilling. Like, he wants them to be chilling out. He's tucking JC in. You can see he's done this a few times. It's so sweet. Nalina's wide awake and it's still early. So he wants to push her on the swings. Once he does this, he wants to try to cook something. Now, he knows that he is not the best cook. He's never pretended to be. But you know what he can do? Something like some chocolate chip pancakes and it will feed everybody. He knows that he can do good with it. That is what he's gonna do. And they're just having the best time. Yeah, and he's just gonna help her stop. So he's gonna go on in and cook. Alina is going to get to bed. Her mom is up. The baby's up. Nia's up. But Nia, you need to come and rock the baby, change the diaper. And we didn't know that the baby was crying already, or we would have taken care of it. She is rocking Demi. Demi is fussy. She's gonna kiss her girl. Nia's downstairs and she's just grabbing a plate of these delicious looking chocolate chip pancakes. Dante had to go run some errands, but this household is looking awesomely happy. Nia has eaten, and I mean, it's really appreciative that Dante did this. She's going to just put those pancakes away. We'll be right back with Jaimie and Blake, and the next time you see Nia will be on Friday. It's gonna be her wedding day then. Stay right there. We'll be right back. We are here at Jaimie and Blake's house. He was feeling sad, but for the first time in a long time, he is feeling happy. He actually had just kind of been up here thinking about what he could write next in his book. Blake is feeling fine because she's happy that she's got a child on the way. She thought about leaving, but she thought about not leaving. So she's not going to leave because this is the house she had at first. She also didn't really want Jaime to leave either because even though they're separated, she's feeling like it's not anything serious. She's pregnant now and she thinks that's worth something. She thinks that a baby might fix some of their issues. She heard that Nia just had a baby. Jaime told her because Nia did send him a text after she got rested and settled. Jaime needs to resume writing his next book of Nan and Jen. He's been happy, but he's kind of happy about the separation. The baby, he's just kind of not registered there anymore. Like, he's just not even thinking about it. I don't know if that's the best course of action. And I do want to kind of show you their relationship. Their friendship is like 90% bad. Their romance is like 50% good. Jaimie's decided he's not really going to leave. He's actually thought of some baby name suggestions. She wants him to really want to have a baby, which he doesn't. But he's not upset about it. You know, the whole thing with Nia and the twins, that was a lot. He did learn to react better. And I must say that Blake is still feeling the difficulty of their family dynamic as well as the unpredictable romance dynamic. She still feels like love is mad. Jamie's been having this buff. He's been feeling icky from being mean. Like, he's a generous simp, but he's been mean. He doesn't really like it. The basics are that her being pregnant hasn't like fixed their relationship, even though she really thought that. He's even started being hot-headed now. Blake is gonna come down and cook. She's getting really hungry, but she kind of wants to go for a jog because just the pressure of her and Jamie's drama has been a lot. And in this moment, she's kind of wondering, how did Nia deal with this? Because it is really stressing her out. Oh, it's kind of cool out here, so maybe she should have put something else on. Let me see, does she have another outfit? I put her in some long sleeves and long pants to jog in because I just don't want her to get cold or get sick. I want her to take care of herself. She sent a text to Nia and she congratulated her on the baby. You know how you do small talk. It's kind of like that, but really what she's thinking is, how did Nia deal with this? Well, what she doesn't know is Nia's first pregnancy was a nightmare. in addition to it being her first pregnancy and being pregnant with twins, Jaime was a nightmare to be around because he really didn't want the babies, even though he definitely played a part in making them. It wasn't something that was good for her. It's just not something that was good. And so Nia went to the hospital 3 or 4 times. Blake thinks it's beautiful in the house. It does make her feel better to be back in her home. Nia hasn't texted her back, but she just wants to come up here and ask Jaime why he couldn't be a better partner. And she's really hungry. What he's gonna do is tell her. It's another argument, but he's like, why don't you go and like take care of yourself? Blake came up here to start this argument. She really does need to be taking care of herself. She's pretty hungry, but now she's like, maybe we can woohoo. And Jaime, the fool that he is, and yes, I said it, he's like, yeah, okay, sure. And that's exactly what they're gonna do. Blake is feeling like she is romantically reserved, guys, and I think we should embrace this change. Jamie's thinking, well, maybe we shouldn't have done that, but Blake is like, where did we go wrong? And Jamie's like, you're not even taking care of yourself, Blake. Like, go to bed. You're tired. You're yawning, and you want to argue. Why? She's gonna tell him that part of her just really still loves him. That's very true, and it just frustrates Jaime. Jaime wants to go to bed, but Blake is just not done with this argument. She's like, you're the problem. Jamie's saying this drama isn't my fault, at least not completely. I'm allowed to feel bitter about what's happened between us. And he told her you are too, but not like this. She is just young, and he's like, why don't you just go to sleep? I'll sleep on the couch because I don't want to be in here. Oh my gosh. Blake, something is wrong. Something's wrong. Okay, we gotta get to the hospital. They're gonna go to the hospital. I know, go to the hospital. Jaime is back from the hospital. Oh, they intervened. The doctors intervened. Jaime was back dancing, so actually he must have been happy that they intervened. That's sad. Blake's everything is bad, so she really needs to try to get herself together, and that's what I'm gonna have her do. Jaime is up. What is this? He's got a fear of missing out on dreams and losing control, and so let's talk about what this is. Jaime has been thinking lately, and he feels like the worst thing that he did was to let Nia go. He feels like he should have picked her. I don't know what the point of his thought process is because it's been so many years. Nia just had a new baby. She is getting married. Well, he knows she's getting married tomorrow. Oh, Blake earned money on her vacation. Jamie's so frustrated. He's trying to cook for them and he can't even like finish cooking. Blake is still asleep. Her rest was really bad. He's cooking like a novice. Oh, this is gonna spoil, so we better clean it up because we definitely don't want Blake to eat spoiled food. No, come clean up. He's so depressed. He don't even know what the purpose of life is anymore. He's gonna call Nia. Jamie's on the phone with Nia, and really he's just telling her congratulations on the baby, but he's doing that whole, oh, have you ever thought about what if we had ended up together, what life would be like? You can hear Nia through the phone. She's like, no, and thanks for congratulating me on the baby, but that'll be all, folks. She's like, that's all, folks. I'm getting married tomorrow. I'm not going to be sucked into whatever drama that you and Blake have going on over there. She really means it. He's like, wait, I'm just asking a question. And she's like, no, there's no kind of question to be asking. She got off and he even checked and realized that let's get our mail. Now, he's still doing well on an art critic career. He may get promoted tomorrow or not. Definitely the next time we spend with Jaime, he'll be promoted. Let's self-publish. He did his last short story called Nan and Jen Share a Kiss. And again, this was named after like a play on words between him and Nia's name. So it's just ridiculous. That's why Blake is mad about it. What he does need to do to get a promotion is to write a column. He's got that published, so he will be getting royalties on that. He's going to write this column so he can get promoted, because if he can get promoted again, he will be a cultural connoisseur. Blake has been asleep a long time. Let me get him to write another short story, because this is going to be the new one. It is 9:30 at night sometime. This is going to be Nan and Jen Fall in Love. He's laughing about it because he's just been ignorant at this point. Blake, that's why she's mad. Like, realistically, she knows like this is just a book, but she has always been a jealous sim. Blake is up, so I think she might be doing better. I guess she's gonna go eat. And oh yeah, she's hungry. Jamie's mad mad. I don't even know why he's mad. She's going to eat, and then Jamie's gonna check on her because she did have to go to the hospital, and he does want to make sure she's okay. She's romantically reserved, so I don't know how that's gonna mesh with their unpredictable romance. It's been a longer episode, but I wanted to check in with them because I know we'll be back with Nia for her wedding, and then we'll be back with them to see the birth of the baby. Blake has a new perspective now that she's had to go to the hospital. She never knew that Nia had to go. I think Nia had to go like 5 times, but she always was okay. At some point, this helps Blake understand why she just kind of withdrew from their nonsense, because Blake is also feeling bad because she would start things with Nia at that point too, just unfairly blaming her for taking her man, stupid stuff. Like, they weren't even married when they were together, and Jaimie was the cause of the deception. Blake is going to ask him about, like, what's this book about that you're writing now? Of course, it's another Nan and Jen short story. She's like, so it seems like you're writing about them in a relationship now. And he's like, they've always traveled and done things. What are you talking about? Jamie's like, this makes money. We have our money, not because your career. Blake is like, what are you trying to say? We can't even remember last time Blake went to work. But she does have a job. She just slacks off. Jaimie is just telling her, I'm farther in the career, but I also have to write these books to make extra money, because he's reminding her that he's got the twins and he wants to be able to help take care of them. Blake is over here pretending to read this other book, but she's really trying to read more of what he's writing. She's just going to tell him that it shouldn't be a problem with whatever the twins need, because Nia makes more money. Now, Nia's art career has taken off, but the career has ups and downs, right? And so it's going to be times where she may not sell paintings, but lately she's been on a good winning streak. So Jaimie is just telling her that she needs to be reasonable, because it doesn't really matter what Nia makes, because he's their dad and it's his job to help take care of them. Because she's trying to make it seem like, well, Nia makes enough that he don't need to do extra. But the twins have always cost a lot of money because it's 2 of them. Oh, their romance dynamic has switched back to strained. They probably should just move out. Jaimie was trying to be there for the baby, but I do think that it's probably gonna get to that point. They're probably gonna have to move out from each other. And as soon as he walked out the room, she's like on the computer, like looking at his book, and he's like, what are you doing? Like, what is your problem? And it's always an argument. One thing Blake knows is to not start stuff about like the kids. So she's like, I'm so sorry, and Jaimie's like, you're not sorry at all. As much as we knew about Blake when we first met her, I still don't think she's a horrible person or anything, but I do think she's starting to thrive in the chaos that is them. She was always a little spicy. It seems like she's thriving in it now, and their romantic relationship has just dropped drastically, and it is because their dynamic changed. Blake, she's just decided that, you know what, you're my enemy. He's like, what? I'm your enemy. That's gonna be that. And Jaimie's just sitting there like, what? So she's just gonna tell him, you should go stay somewhere else. He's gonna agree, and he's like, well, I'll leave, but for now I will just stay here and sleep on the couch. That kind of infuriated Blake, like, you're not gonna leave. But it's not that he's not. He's planning on leaving. He's gonna write a couple more books while they wait on the baby to be born, and he can either go back to his old duplex or he can build a cute tiny home maybe, because he just needs like a room, a nice size second room. He can actually put the kids in a master bedroom, because he could put the twins there, and when the baby comes to visit, because he doesn't think they're going to be able to work this out. She's going to go jogging again, and she's going to call her brother. She thinks that maybe she could talk to him. She's thinking maybe she should go like visit her parents' house for a little while. Jamie's so angry, he's trying to calm himself down in the mirror so that he doesn't have like a stroke. They're a mess. When we come back, we're going to be at Nia and Dante's wedding, because it is like night and day from the two households. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and until next time, remember, keep simming, be happy, and always have a blessed day. Bye bye.